In today's project, we're going to turn my boring old nails into these very cute nails. Let's make this! My inspiration for this project is to decorate my nails a little bit better. I used to go and get my nails done every couple of weeks, but it costs a fortune. And I never really got the little decorations because I've got little stubby nails. So I thought maybe trying this out would give me a really good opportunity to see if it would work and whether little stubby nails also can look pretty. So I've gone with the bow idea because that seems to be jumping out as a theme on clothing in particular in the recent couple of months. So I thought I'll try the bow out and I'll try this nail art out at the same time. I don't have a lot of materials for today's project. I've just got some Revlon nail polish. You can use obviously any colour or any brand that you like. I've got a standard grip mat and I've got my scrap adhesive vinyl folder. When it comes to using Design Space for this project, it is very quick and very straightforward. I'm going to look for an image, so I'm going into images and I'm looking for a bow. I've chosen the free filter, mainly because I don't want to have to spend any money on this one. And I'm just going to use that first bow that is there. You can choose anything. You could choose a cat, you could choose dogs, you can choose lines, spots, whatever it is that you want to do. Now with this first bow, I'm going to create a 0.2 centimeter offset. I'm doing that before I'm going to reduce the bow in size because I want it to not be so thick. And then I've just duplicated that first bow, the actual bow. The reason I've done that is because I'm going to use that a little bit later because I'm going to do one bow that's an outline and one bow that's a full bow. Now with the outline one, I'm going to select the offset that I've created as well as the bow. I'm going down to slice and then I'm just going to remove everything apart from the outline of the bow. Then I'm just going to change it to a 1.3 centimeter size. I'm putting them on my thumbs, so I'm only going to need 2 of those. So I'm going to duplicate that once. And then with the full bow, I'm changing that to a 1 centimeter decal. And I'm going to duplicate that 6 times. And then I've got 2, which are going to go on my pinkies, and I'm changing them to a 0.8 size. And that's it. That's all I need. After I've saved, I'm then going to hit make and I'm going to move them all onto the same mat. Reason being, I'm just using vinyl from the same company, the same style, the whole lot. And so they can all just cut at the same rate. So to move them, all I'm going to do is go to mat number 2. I've highlighted both the bow outlines, clicked on the 3 dots in the left corner, and I've chosen move object. And then I've chosen mat 1 and I've moved them over to the first mat. Then I'm just going to shuffle these bows around. You can see there, if I hold down my shift key, I can move all of and click on each of the full bows. I can move them all at once. And then I'm just going to leave my outline bow at the top. Then I'm going to hit continue and I'm just going to choose vinyl and it's going to be a really quick cut. Now that I've weeded and I've taken it off the mat, the next thing I'm going to do is just chop them up so that I've got all singular individual bows. And I'm going to start with my yellow bows, which are my outline bows. And you can see there that I have just removed the inside component of my decal and I've got the rest on the outside. I'm doing that as a reverse weed. So I'm just pressing it down on the front and then doing another little press on the back. And then I'm going to lift the whole backing sheet as well as the major yellow component so that it all comes off at once. This is a really good technique when you are doing little decals like I'm doing here, because you can see there that the bow, the outline component of the bow, has stayed on my transfer tape while the rest of it has lifted off really easily. And now it's just a matter of positioning it on my thumbnail and pressing it down. I'm a little concerned that my nail polish will lift off. So I'm crossing my fingers, even though I can't cross my fingers because I'm using them. But in my head, I'm crossing my fingers to make sure that this doesn't rip off my nail polish, and it hasn't. Oh, it's so cute. How cute's that? I really like the yellow against the pink too, because it's matching the Honey Neats logo, and the blue and the pink, same thing. So that's why I've chosen to do those colours. So I'm going to do my thumb, and then I'm just going to follow that same process with the blue bows as well, remembering that I've got the smaller ones for my pinkies, and then the other ones all just fit on all of the other fingernails. Just to protect the nail after you've added this decal, I'm just going to put a little bit of a top coat over it. So whatever top coat you have, just put a couple of layers down. I think maybe 2 layers is probably a good idea. The vinyl should stick fine, and I don't know, my nail polish comes off quite easily. So I'm really interested to see if this actually keeps my nail polish on longer, because I've got this extra sticky down, but we'll see. But make sure you do a couple of layers of a clear polish over the top. How quick and easy was that? What a really cool way of just adding a little bit more fun to your nails. I'm hopeless at doing any of those decorations with any of the polish, so this is a really cool idea and really good for the different seasons. So you could use this for Christmas, Halloween, Easter, it's coming up soon, St. Patrick's Day, you could do it next week for that as well. So really good for beginners because it's just one cut. It's really good for just using Design Space and getting used to it as well, and also fantastic for using up your leftover vinyl. Well, I can't wait to see you next week for our St. Patrick's Day design. Thanks for watching. Please don't forget, you can always jump on my Instagram, head over to my Etsy store, or even check out the videos YouTube recommends for you down below.